Welcome, everybody, back to the Initial Love podcast. I have not changed. He has not changed.
I'm not changing.
Neo has changed. Gerard has left again to a better place. Actually, no, he probably hates reality.
No, he probably
he hates
that.
reality right
He
now.
wishes he was back
He
here.
wishes he was back here, and he wishes he was talking.
Where's
to us
Lance?
right
I thought you
now.
were telling us Lance was going to be here this week.
Well, once Gerard said he was going to be able to come, then I was
then-
like, yeah, and I don't know. Maybe next time.
Next week?
Yeah.
Or next time? Yeah,
Next.
that works.
Yeah. Next time we record.
Tell him this. Tell him last week, as this goes out, which is this week, that he should see if he can make it.
Yeah, I think eventually I do want him to come on because he was like one of the first people we wanted to candidates to get as a guest, right? So
Thanks.
Besides,
okay, well, like
Thanks.
you were like,
I
I volunteered for this shit. So if he actually volunteered, he might have actually been the actual fourth member.
Wow.
Rather than you.
Wow. I might as well fucking put my mic back now. And I want my $70 back. He can take over.
No, but like,
wasn't there another person too that Gerard was thinking of?
no, it was like I don't know. He didn't really, cause I saw him at like Nate, cause he goes to Nate, and I'm like, yo, so it's like, so you wanna? He's like, I don't know, bro, and like this and that. So I'm like, okay, yeah, he's not gonna be, he don't wanna.
Wasn't
So, yeah,
oh yeah.
unless he does, and who knows.
We're blurring those.
Still though,
numbers.
it was
Well,
kind of cool when we went to your birthday party. And like everyone just was like, "Yo, initial F,"
Yeah, okay.
and I'm like, "Oh, this is what it feels like
Yeah,
to be like recognized from something else."
I don't get that. Yeah.
Not yet.
I fucking get to hide in being not
Be in the
famous.
shadows for
Be in the shadows for a
Yeah.
bit.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's gonna be weird if somebody ever comes up and it's like, "Oh my god, you guys are part of this." Be like,
You guys are just
You're like, whoa, damn.
"Give me a second. Let me
Give me a
go."
second.
You watch the shit.
You watch our shitty thing. I know we got like this amount of subscribers, but damn.
Hold up, wait, I'm not ready for a picture yet. Hold up, wait.
Leaves just. Ugh. Let me get the tiredness out of my eyes.
Yeah, there's just like bags and bags underneath.
You're baked.
You're
Just
paid.
fucking baked out of your mind. And somebody's like, "Hey, can we take a picture?" And you're like,
Yeah.
"Fuck, you couldn't have asked me this like 2 hours early when I was sober, please." You have to wait till I was unbelievably high and I can't function. Sure.
Yeah.
Never had that feeling though.
Fuck. That reminds me. I remember when I first started like trying to do something with YouTube, and this was like way like when I was younger.
Oh, I remember my first try as well. Yeah.
My little brother, I posted one fucking video, one. And then my little brother goes around, he's like, "Oh, my brother's a YouTuber. My brother's a YouTuber. Look." Shows every one of his like friends. And like he's probably what, 8 or some shit. And he just goes around, look at it, my brother's video, just showing it to everyone. And looking back at it now, it's like, man, can we do that again?
To promote our videos now.
Honestly, yeah.
Doesn't he have? Yeah, no, he has a music
Yeah, he's
Instagram. Does he have a okay following on that?
Yeah, no, he's not that I remember his social media is like high following, but his Spotify is really high. And like really high. I think like 1,000 per song.
That's
Damn.
good.
Thousand
That's
streams,
that's
yeah.
good. Yeah.
You should get him
It's
on
really
here.
good.
Get him on here.
Get him on here. Yeah.
Try, see if he wants to come join us.
We'll
for-
slowly get our like siblings on. Honestly, if like Gerard wasn't able to go and you said you might not be able to go, I would have just got my family instead just to do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I would have stayed at home for this week.
Yeah, you
Okay.
would have. Yeah.
It's just jam and
Yeah,
then
it's
one
just jam and then
one initial
white
F.
person.
Yeah.
Because if I've got all my
It wouldn't be
cousins,
initial F like that though.
it would be fucking.
That's us.
But no, it would be just what's it called?
It'd just be Jasper interviews his family.
It would be
Yeah.
a jam takeover. Yeah, exactly. And
Well, I don't mind if
there's
it's
not
like
a bad
one.
idea, though.
There's 7 of us.
Well,
That's
if it's like a jam
Yeah.
takeover, you're like, okay, I could see why.
It makes sense, yeah.
But if it's just like, hey, we're doing this episode, and like it's just one of the members there,
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
just...
Yeah, if it feels like I have to interview one of them, there has to be like at least 2 or 3, and then at that point, it should just be the whole fucking group.
No.
But who knows? Maybe if something happens and we need an episode, that might just happen.
Probably.
Yeah.
Imagine
And it
getting,
might
like-
be exactly like the videos I have on my channel. Weird, out of pocket, and very, very loud. Like the mic will just be peaking the entire time.
Yeah.
Because I'm saying this, like, no one makes us laugh like we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know when this video is going out?
In like 2 weeks.
Do you know what the day is for that? Do the, because I might make an announce.
So that's last week.
Making an announcement.
It's gonna be on March 5th.
Oh,
March 5th.
so when this releases, I'll have like 4 days that I'm till I moved out.
Oh, nice.
shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. You did tell us. You did mention it that you're like in the process of moving out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got all the stuff signed off and just waiting for old tenants to move out now.
Oh,
Oh,
nice. And you're
okay.
moving in with your buddies, yeah?
Yeah,
Is it like a house or like an apartment?
townhouse kind of style.
Townhouse? Ah,
Yeah.
nice.
So
It's a
I'll
good
get
idea.
2 small bedrooms.
Damn.
Yeah, well they're small, and then one guy
In
has.
comparison to the size of this room,
Oh, it's like half this room.
that's still sizable.
Yeah, but
But yeah, I guess.
because it's like one guy has the master,
Mhm.
one guy has the basement, which is like the biggest room.
Right.
Then it's like 2 rooms left over. So I'm like, well, I'll take the 2 rooms if buddy wants to leave master,
Mm-hmm.
and guy that lives downstairs, he keeps downstairs. So I'll have my own entertainment area.
Nah,
That's
your own
dope.
man cave.
Yeah,
That's
Damn.
really
I'll
dope.
have my own like.
You could set up a whole streaming setup in there, dude.
I see how much effort you go through on a like bi-weekly
Okay,
basis.
don't go through don't compare it to mine. Compare it to Neo's, alright?
Yeah, but still.
Okay. Why mine though?
Because it's much more simpler.
Is it?
It is. You see, like, I have to set this shit up every single time. If
True.
I wanted to stream, I'd have to set everything up like perfectly. But
Oh, true.
because like
Yeah, you have
this is
those
my
streams
like
and-
this is my space, I have to like clean up after everyone's gone.
Yeah.
and mine's
It's
just-
not that hard,
mine's
but
just in
like,
the
you know.
corner.
Yeah, yours is just in the corner. It's already set up.
See, I'd
Right.
have a room for like my computer and like a TV and a couch.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, if I want to have somebody over and not be disturbed, instead of going in the living room, I could just go into that room.
Yeah. You could also just let them sleep on the couch there if they need be.
Oh, yeah, because we're trying to get like a bed couch where you can like fold the couch out to a bed.
Yeah.
Because it's like, hey, if we ever have to throw a party, it's like, hey, if you're too drunk to go home, sleep on the
crash on the couch.
just
yeah.
sleep there. We'll pull it out.
Oh, you should
set
get
it
like
up.
the fucking the couch one, but it's like just like a bunch of like what is it? Mattresses? Not mattresses. Like cushions where it's
Mhm.
like a floor one, and then you can like rearrange it in any way you want.
Oh, okay. Well, because there's just ideas that we're just like, hey, because the other roommates are taking that couch that's in the living room right now, so we're just we're thinking about just getting that set up.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, if I throw a party, it's like, hey, you guys are invited. Hey, if somebody drinks too much, pull out the bed out of the couch and sleep right there. Here's blankets and pillows.
Mm-hmm.
Sleep there. Wake up tomorrow morning. You can leave. You don't have to worry about just having a place to stay.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope, yeah.
Because when are you guys gonna move out?
I don't even know. My parents don't want me to. They want me to stay. But it's cool because, like,
That's better though.
yeah, it is.
I think
Saves me a lot of
like
money.
once, and if like my girlfriend like wants to move out, we would have to start thinking about that because like the only place she could go is like get her own place, or like live with like roommates. She finds like roommates and shit,
Yeah.
and then I would just like follow her, and then we'd go from there. Or I even offered like, I don't know, just live here for a bit, and then we can start the process of getting something for us, right?
That's expensive though.
It is,
That's
but like split between both of us, and she's a nurse, so she makes
Oh
good
fuck,
money.
she's a nurse.
Yeah, she's a
Oh,
nurse.
she got money then.
Yeah,
She makes like what we make look like chump change. Like,
Yeah,
she's
no,
fine.
yeah.
She's got money.
she's
Yeah.
good, but like, you know, for us to like split the bills and everything, right?
Yeah.
So it'll be all right, eventually. But like that's just the first thing because her parents are fucking strict as fuck. So there's that to get through as well.
Filipino parents.
Asian parents, stereotypical Asian parents, except
Yeah.
they take it to fucking level 11.
I think I would go for something like with what you have, like
With roommates.
yeah.
Oh, you have to at this
like a
point.
group, yeah,
Yeah, just find some people who are like, hey, I don't hate being around you, so
yeah,
moved in together, then we'll just see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I couldn't be like if I was living alone, I'd have to get the smallest shit, just so that one it would be like affordable for me if I'm alone, and I don't need any other like rooms. If I can cook, sleep, eat, work
Shit.
out, shit. No, well, not shit. I definitely need a washroom.
Yeah.
But, then yeah, 2 rooms, that's all I need, at least,
Okay.
is what I'm thinking.
I feel like there's gotta be. You know the fucking mini apartments they have in Japan, where it's like I don't know, how big is this place? Like this, split up into like an apartment would be like perfect for what you were looking
Yeah.
for,
Yeah.
right? Like and not like you split like this across, and that can be your bedroom. Then your like washroom's like over there, your kitchen's right here, the entrance is right there, and if it was like $500-$600, you'd be completely
Yeah.
fine with it.
No, you know what? That reminds me, because I think, when we moved into our house now, I wasn't feeling too comfortable with it. This chair is fucking loud.
It is loud, yeah.
Yeah, this chair is loud.
You want that chair?
Probably, yeah, just because like I love to move around,
You do like to move.
and this thing is just,
It's a piece of shit.
yeah, it is a piece of shit.
It is broken, yes.
But yeah, so going into the house that we have now, I was honestly uncomfortable with it because I noticed now a lot of the places that we lived in before, they were very small.
Mm-hmm.
And especially when I was living up north in Yellowknife, almost like what you described with this, it was almost exactly that with just 2 other bedrooms and a washroom extended. Kitchen right here, dining table right here, room split off, that was a living room.
Yeah.
You used to live
Yeah.
in Yellowknife?
Yeah, all the way up north, yeah.
Holy how is that switching out to Edmonton?
I went to Leduc first and then came to Edmonton, but in Leduc, very small town, even though it's a city.
Yeah. Small town vibes.
Yeah, small town vibes for sure. Because we lived right behind a Walmart, and whenever we do groceries, we barely used. Yeah, we just walked.
Damn.
Yeah, we barely used our van at the time, and it was really dope, really really dope. And then, yeah, coming to Edmonton from, like let's say the Northwest Territories. It's a whole different change with how the whole area feels. But the living, like we were still living the same until we got the house.
Yeah. I do,
Nice.
yeah, because I do remember when I would go after school every Thursday to your apartment.
Oh yeah.
Every
You had that
Thursday I
place,
would,
too.
yeah. Like think of it like this is his bed. Like from here back there is like his bed.
Oh yeah, my room
And
was
then
small as fuck.
Right to the camera is like where his TV was.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a small ass.
It was a
room.
small ass. It was cozy. It was it was really cozy.
Yeah.
Because did you grow up in Yellowknife, or did you move to Yellowknife, or?
I didn't really grow up in a single place ever at all. So I was born in Toronto, went to the Philippines for 2 years, came back to Toronto for 2 years. Then we went up north in Yellowknife. Then we went to Leduc, and then we've been here for like over 10 years now.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember much from before you moved here, or is it more you were too young to kind of?
Ooh, speaking of that,
I think
go ahead. No, go, because I'll go after. I have something to show everyone, and it has something to do with what we talked about before, you regarding Yellowknife.
Oh, okay, yeah. So then, I honestly do remember my life in all those places, especially in Toronto. Mostly, I'd be going over to my cousin's house, and then we just have like the stupidest fights over everything, and then we'd always be like, "Am I still your friend?" like we're really young.
Yeah.
We're really young and shit. And then, yeah. Honestly, that was really just my life in Toronto. Going up to Yellowknife, that's where I became like the quiet kid on and out.
Oh, okay. Because
That's where you became introverted.
I feel like it was, yeah. But I was.
You hear that? Yeah.
You're really
No, it's not
hungry.
hungry. It's like because I've been snacking like all day long. I don't know what it is.
that's
Yeah.
why.
Oh, yeah. But going to Yellowknife, I became like the quiet kid. But I had a very distinct but also large group of friends within our class, and like everyone was just friends with each other, which is really cool.
Okay.
Then Leduc, I got bullied, came here, life is great. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I'm like, I've been Edmonton born, raised.
Born and
ever-
raised here. Yeah.
Ever since.
Yeah.
So
Same.
like, I've lived in other places. I lived in like Lethbridge and like, I've lived Lethbridge and Old for like a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. I've just been born and raised here. Used to live on North Side, and then
Oh.
been West Side ever since.
Northside's scary.
Yeah. Yeah. Every time going back there, it's like, I mean, it's like,
I hear a lot of shit about Northside.
yeah, that's where like
Just
all-
don't say don't look at people wrong there, or don't say the wrong things to
it's
people
like
there.
that
You're
or
fine.
like South Side, but like ghetto South Side, like
Millwoods.
Millwoods. Yeah.
Millwoods.
Yeah.
It's like if you go west side, southwest, like that Calgary highway
Yeah.
is the divider. West side of that, rich
Rich as
rich
fuck.
people. Like the richest
Yeah.
people live on that side.
The closer you get to, is that Sherwood Park on the east?
I think so.
The closer,
yeah,
no.
Sherwood Park
closer
is
you get to
east.
Sherwood Park, the more ghetto it is.
Yeah, even though Sherwood Park is still pretty rich.
Sure, yeah, but like that's where it changes. It's like nice, ghetto, and then nice.
Yeah, and then you get to like St. Albert's really rich too.
Oh, yeah.
And Spruce Grove is your
It's
middle of the
alright.
road kind of
It's alright.
guys, and like Stony is a little bit poorer than that.
Yeah,
Damn, we
Like
we
closer
really
to
lived in
Chatsworth.
Collingwood,
yeah.
the ghetto.
No, Collingwood
Or-
was
or-
alright.
It's all right.
It was
It's
just
all
the
right.
towers,
But it's yeah,
the crack towers.
yeah,
Yeah. Speaking of, I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna get what.
yeah.
Hey,
You were
hold on.
gonna do some shit
Can we
or
get
Yeah.
get
Can we
something.
get some
Yep.
water up in here? I'm gonna
What?
Water.
Oh, your water. You want water?
I don't. Yes, if you don't mind. I'm a little parched. We got room service here now. Let's go.
Hell yeah. The owner or the person who lives here is our fucking
Sir maid.
yeah, our aide or whatever. So while he's gone for like maybe 5 minutes, you got something on your mind you want to talk about?
Not really. Like I noticed we put animals up front
Yeah,
here.
for this time instead of the VR.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? We before you came here, we were like for last week's episode, we were heavily talking about the VR headset.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing I know, we go into the intro while you're still not here, barely talk about it, only like a tidbit. Then when you came here, the only part of it was Gerard doing the intro.
That's oh my god. Okay.
We've never talked about the VR headset, which I'm pretty sure we were supposed to because
Oh,
he had
fuck.
something to talk about it. But now we got animals.
Now we
Look
got
at that.
animals
Yeah.
this week. We look like the special ed class now.
He definitely set that VR headset because
As like
of
a talking
yeah for that, and also because we were talking about it the other
Last-
week's episode.
last week or the week before's episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was running late because I was running on not my usual timing.
Not your usual time. Well, yeah. So what happened again? Did you explain that already?
Well, just my cousin came over, so I was
Oh.
talking to him and lost track of time. And then I'm like, well, they're always late. I'm
Yeah.
fine.
Damn. Let's go. Thank you.
Oh, you got us both waters.
Yeah, I got both.
Damn, he's a good host.
Woohoo.
I have my water bottle here. So, remember back when we talked about your time in Yellowknife the first time,
Yes.
and that your dad was actually in the paper because you got a really cool photo
Did I?
of
Did
your.
we talk about that? On
yeah,
camera?
it was during the Halloween one where
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
you got featured in the paper because your dad took a photo of you with your like homemade space helmet.
It was supposed to
And
be
then with, like, the-
me on Mars or whatever.
Yeah, you and
yeah.
Mars, like, I don't know, where you had Northern Lights back there.
Yeah.
And then I said I was in the paper too. I actually have
Oh, you
the
found
photo
it.
here. Yeah,
It's fucking laminated.
it's laminated.
That's
Yeah.
you?
No, that's Joseph.
Oh,
That's me in the background.
damn, you're not front and center like Joseph is.
Is he?
So
Yeah, he like front center.
Oh, I remember this.
Put a picture for
I feel like
everybody
you showed
else
me this
right
before,
here.
yeah,
Or that works too.
That works
oh, too. There you
Right
go.
there.
Yeah.
yeah,
Or if you can't see it, I know you'll probably put a picture in post.
maybe, yeah. But yeah, this was really weird because like this guy just came up to us while we were in Horlock Park racing or doing our like kite flying, and he was like, "Is it alright if we like take a picture of you?" Me being like, what is it, 5 years old back then? I was like, huh? I don't know. Ask my grandma. And then my grandma was like, yeah, go ahead. So he's like, yeah, okay, I want you guys to like come and like race toward the cameras. And then like I don't know where my kite went off somewhere else, but
It
Joe
looks
just
like
kept
yours is
going.
like back behind his.
Or like it went completely sideways.
Yeah.
I still remember those pants. I still remember those pants. Yeah, but yeah, I was in the
Bruce
paper
Lee
ones.
pants.
Yeah, in the paper ones. Technically, I was also on the morning news
I was
indirectly because during minor hockey week when I was in novice during minor hockey week, they had like TV crew at like Terwilliger Recreation Center doing coverage of all the gold medal games, and then ours got put on too. Funnily enough, we lost that game and we got silver, and it was like 7-2. But I was like, oh my god, there's me, there's my helmet, there's this kid's helmet. Wow, I'm on TV.
I
Wow.
was on the news once.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like 5, and they were doing it for Festival of Trees, and I was interviewed.
Oh.
I don't remember what they asked me or anything, but like I just remember I was on there for once.
I remember going to the Stampede once, and they had this like little, I don't know, it was like a race thing, right? Where it's like a horse, but like to make the horse go, you have to like I don't know, like put your feet up and down, kind of
Oh,
thing.
okay.
And it was like a race, and I entered it like too many times, and like every single time they had to like they did like a small interview with like the winner and shit, and they were like, yeah, you can't participate anymore because you have like 3 medals already. This is surprisingly all right.
This is a way better chair than that shit over
So
there.
when you guys, when
Sorry
Gerard-
for the interruption. I just
Sorry
ran
for
out
the-
of space, and because I'm poor and I don't have much storage.
sorry for the jump cut.
Yeah.
We should add something for like in between, if you can.
I don't know.
Just
what
be
I
like,
wanna
sorry, technical difficulty.
Yeah, you should
Yeah,
do
I'll
what I
just do,
do
like, a
on my
bar and tone,
videos.
yeah.
Or that
add.
too.
A bar and tone, yeah.
Yeah.
What were we talking about last?
VR.
Oh, VR.
That was before we realized that the PC crashed.
Yeah, because the background turned off.
We were talking before about you being on the news.
It must. Yeah. Well, I already did that part. 'Cause I
Yeah.
already reviewed the footage of what we had. But I guess we'll start with the VR thing.
Okay, so little food for thought, just because we started rambling about VR and AR. We were talking about, imagine people having this shit, or at least I was talking about it. Imagine people having this shit and playing a legitimate game of basketball or hockey, but instead of the arena or the area being, the real world, you can make it into like an intergalactic battle stadium.
This would work really well for teams that have low attendance. Like the fucking Arizona Coyotes or even like Winnipeg. Because apparently Winnipeg is having a lot of attendance issues. Like they're the second lowest attended games other than Arizona. And Arizona is maxed out at 5,000.
Damn.
Winnipeg has like, I think like a 16,000 seating in their arena.
Mm-hmm.
But they only fill like 13,000.
Oh, so there's still like 3,000 seats left?
And it's really funny because they're like one of the top teams in their division right now. So they're playing good hockey, but
still
no
a low
one wants to
audience
see them.
number.
No one
I
wants
think
to
it's
watch
just
them.
because like they don't have this population and they're probably charging a lot for money.
I'm gonna make sure we're recording real quick because.
Go make sure.
Yes, I'm making sure.
Every time.
Okay, we're good.
Well, not every time.
We're good. Okay.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. There's
You
a
wanna
blue.
double check?
Yes, I'm
Did
sure.
you reread the
I'm sure.
questions?
I'm sure.
Read the fucking instructions.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yes, I remember that one.
They would
too.
always tell me that at school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you were talking about like the population.
Oh, how it's like it might just not be the population because like Edmonton has decent amount of population, but like Winnipeg has less than Edmonton does.
But like they've always had like a really good like show like passion for their fucking team.
What
Like,
if
I don't
it,
know
what
why,
if
like-
it what if it's because of the whole Oilers thing? Like it's in the name.
No, not. I don't think the name has to do with anything because like the Winnipeg Jets of current are actually the second iteration of the Winnipeg Jets because they moved to Atlanta and they became the Atlanta Thrashers. Was that how? Was that the one or was it different? No.
That'd be
Atlanta
different.
was different. Winnipeg moved to Arizona. No.
Somewhere moved
I
to
gotta research this. I know this lore, but it's like,
They should move Arizona to like Quebec or somewhere.
or I heard Utah is like making a pitch to the NHL. Original Winnipeg.
When you say
Jets.
Winnipeg moved to Atlanta or something,
They
like
move. They take
Like-
the team and they just move it to a different city.
Yeah.
Like all the players are still on the same team. It just instead of being that Winnipeg, it'll be like Arizona or whatever like city that picks them up.
that. Sorry, but Winnipeg is a Canadian city,
Yes.
and so they can just move them to Arizona,
They can move them wherever, like anywhere.
literally
like,
wherever.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's like,
Holy.
North America, most they'll probably keep it within North America,
Yeah.
just because it's like, hey, you could travel anywhere pretty easily instead of having to fly like 15 hours
Right.
overseas.
Yeah. So I was right. Arizona became Winnipeg became the Arizona Coyotes, and then it was the expansion into Atlanta that became the current Winnipeg Jets.
Shit.
Right? So even Winnipeg back then had, like, I guess it's not passion, it's just like how much, I guess, yeah, what you're saying is like population.
Yeah,
But like,
I don't think there's enough people to like also like because you don't have enough people. You don't have the people with a lot of money to just spend to watch the games.
yeah, I
'cause
guess.
you know the prices of Edmonton tickets. They're
Yeah.
retarded.
They are very, I mean, like some games here and there you can get decent prices. And I personally prefer being higher up because I can see more. Like, I don't really see the need for me to be down at ice level. The only time I would want to be at ice level is if they were in, like, the Stanley Cup final or some
Yeah.
shit like that, right?
But
So wait.
even then, it's still too expensive. And then
So let me get this straight. Winnipeg moved from Winnipeg
Yep.
to Arizona.
Yep.
And now we have a second iteration of the Winnipeg team.
Yep.
And they are the top in their division.
Yep.
With a still low audience number.
Fuck!
yeah,
And, yeah, and it's funny because, like, when they made the playoffs, like, I don't know, like, of recently, I think, like, 2015 to, like, 2020 is when, like, they made, like, playoffs, like, consistently. They packed their building. Like, they packed their building. And, like, I don't know what the reason is now that they aren't able to pack their building unless they only pack it for the playoffs, right?
yeah, that could be the reason. Because it's like, how many times? Like, I don't really go and watch the NHL games until it's like playoffs.
Yeah, that's true.
Because for me, I don't.
Unless it's, like, an intriguing matchup.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
if
Or
it's
like-
Edmonton, Calgary, I'm like, oh fuck, let's watch this. Because most of the time,
Which is tonight, which I'm gonna watch after this.
I'm not able to sit and watch. Like, I have to play the game. I can't watch the game.
yeah. I like watching because I don't know. When I played hockey, I like to study other players. Like when McDavid entered the league, right? I slowly morphed my game to be more like his. So I would study the player, right? And that's like what a lot of people say kids should do, right? They should study their favorite player and then like gain their, I don't know, sort of like tendencies or I don't know, nuances, I guess is the buzzword right there, that specific player does, and add that into their game that makes them a better player. Like, because for me, I was like a speedy player, so I got like drew comparisons for myself that I should play like a game like Connor McDavid, who is like a speeder player who likes to go wide on the outside, cut in, and all that. So I would like kind of do exactly what he does.
See,
Right?
I also find like you gotta find your style of play because there's no like I don't find there's a real point if it's just hey I want to play like him, but my play style is nothing like his.
Yeah,
Where it's like if you were slower, more of a physical player, you don't want to style your play after McDavid.
Yeah.
Like you can pick stuff up from him that are going to help you, but
totally.
you're not going to like if you try and emulate him, it's just going to hurt you more than help you.
Yeah,
Because like I was a small defenseman, I played fast and I played it like I passed.
yeah,
So that's my style. Like I tried to just develop my style more, and then see what works, what doesn't work, and then mold it from there.
yeah.
This is bringing me back to that other episode we had before New Year's. Well, I guess it was uploaded after, but we recorded before. We were talking about about the same shit, and then I remember with drifting I almost do the same where I try to copy the same kind of movements with there's this one drifter, his name is Mad Mike, and in his name he's really mad with his shit, and
Mad as in like angry or like
Mad
he
is-
just like
he rips everything, like he's
Full
really
speed.
good. He's really good, full speed, everything. He full sends everything
right.
when he's drifting, and it's cool.
But like
and
when
I try
he,
to do that.
when he like does his shifting, he just goes like like fucking like erratic or
I mean,
Well, he does it
You would-
professionally.
yeah,
you would professional angry.
More so less of the shifting that I see. I pay attention more to his footwork when he's drifting, and like he's like on the clutch all the time. Well, not like completely on the clutch, but he'll like sometimes dip it just a bit. If not, he'll be clutch kicking a lot, just to keep his angle, and it's like. Yeah, I would also kind of copy that into whenever I'm doing runs on my sim. And no, I totally get it because I tried to copy him a bit too much. Next thing I know, I'm missing all of my lines. Also because maybe the car is different for sure. And it's also a sim, so it's not real life. But I'll try to put the same shit into that or into what I'm doing. Sometimes, I do it too much and it kind of messes me up. Yeah. So you do really have to find your own.
But also, I find the difference for that is that he's running a different setup than you would be running.
True.
So you got to find what works for your setup for like, hey, my card good at this stuff.
It's not tuned in the same probably.
Yeah. You don't have the same like power bands and same wheels and everything. So if you ran the same setup as him, you could probably get the same effect that he does with his. But you got to find it's like, okay, this car slides a little bit more, or when I clutch kick it, it swings out a lot harder, stuff like that. So you gotta find what works for that vehicle too.
I honestly think that whatever we're talking about now, it really applies to any field.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
For
like
sure.
you're not just gonna copy your journeyman like
Well, like,
everything
true.
he does.
Like artists,
art.
even
or
artists, yeah.
engineers, or anything.
Even me in fucking boxing VR, I'm like thinking of like fucking Manny Pacquiao over here, just like doing his like little gazelle punch. Where so like Manny Pacquiao isn't a conventional fighter. Like first off, he's southpaw, and also when he does his like lead hooks and shit, he will like jump into it and lean forward way down more than like most other fighters, right? He'll put his center of gravity over his lead leg almost, right? And do like a little gazelle punch, and that's how he closes the distance because he's a much shorter fighter. Therefore, he gets less range. He has less reach.
Oh,
right?
so like
he has to make up the
same
distance.
foot, same arm. Forward.
opposite.
Is that what you're saying?
No, it's like opposite.
Because you're
or-
going to land on your
if
front foot. Because if you're southpaw, your left hand.
your left hand is
Left
your
hand.
your
so
power
yeah,
hand.
your right foot would be
Right
out.
front would be in front. So like he would do like a jab, and then he would come over
Yeah.
and do like
Oh
Because
shit.
yeah,
like
it'd be like
that.
your jab would be out,
Yeah.
and then he'll try to go over.
yeah. And even
Oh.
me, like I find myself like doing that. Like he'll go like this, right? I'll jab, and then I'll like lean really far over, and like almost like if he's punching, I would like almost try and like slip it, right? And
Yeah.
even like that, or even like the simple tip I saw of like fucking Manny Pacquiao talking to Naoya Inoue, who's like one of the best Japanese fighters. Like he was teaching him how to do like a right cross, and he says that like you should like punch down instead of punching straight across, because if you punch down and he dips to like try and roll the cross or slip the
Oh,
cross,
slip
he
it,
still
yeah.
catches him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But it's like, at some point, he's doing stuff that benefits his physical
Yeah.
stature. So you're like, I can copy him, but I'm never going to be as good because I don't have the same dimensions. So for
Same but different.
yeah,
When he started talking about like when he was talking to the Japanese fighter or whatever, I was thinking of the meme of Manny Pacquiao. He's getting interviewed after the fight. He's
I
like,
know this.
I
one.
bet the gloves.
The gloves.
uh,
These are my favorite gloves. The
He just
gloves. The
stutters.
gloves. He just keeps talking about the,
the
gloves.
gloves.
'cause he
The
doesn't-
gloves.
He did not know like a lot of English back then.
Yeah.
that's fair. That's
Or the
hard,
one where
though.
he's like talking about.
It is
I,
hard,
I think
yeah.
he was talking about like Gatorade or like
Was he?
how that was like I don't know something about Gatorade and then it just sounds like clitoris or something like that. The
clitoris.
The clitoris. Yeah, it's. There's some
Fuck.
funny shit out there.
I feel bad for people that come from like other countries that don't speak English that has to get interviewed after. And you're like,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
You're
Well,
like-
some of them like some of the Spanish fighters they just have a translator for
yeah,
them because they can't be fucked.
yeah, because it's like fuck it, I don't care enough.
Yeah, because I remember like a lot of like the Manny Pacquiao fights, the aftermath after he won like, I think either like Juan Manuel Marquez or who was another one? I don't know. Maybe Eric Morales as well. Like they would just have a translator in there instead.
Mm.
Well, it is easier at some point because then it's, hey, I can ask the question, he'll understand it.
He'll
I'll
sound
get-
smarter than I do in English.
Yeah, he can make it sound better,
Yeah.
and it's like, hey, it actually gets the point across of what I'm trying to say. Instead
Right.
of just the glitteries, and you're like,
The clitoris, my gloves are the best
The
gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Dude, if I ever go to another country
I want
and I
my
can't.
gloves.
My gloves.
the gloves.
The gloves. I want to go watch. You know what I really want to watch? And I actually found out that there is like a Muay Thai like Muay Thai promotion in Alberta, and I
Oh.
want to go watch like a
Would
a
you
Muay Thai.
would
fight.
you become a Muay Thai fighter?
Fuck no.
Really? You don't?
I would love to.
Fuck no.
I'd
Or,
like.
like, to really get into the sport. I've been trying to self-teach Taekwondo, like just for myself at the gym or whatever. Like I'm looking up videos online and shit. And, like
Kevin
it's
Lee.
fun. It's
Kevin
fun.
Lee.
Uh,
Sensei Seth.
No, I don't know.
You don't know
those,
him?
no.
Okay. I
But-
do watch a couple of like martial arts YouTubers as
Yeah.
well.
And like I literally just try to learn and do it at the gym or like do it at home. And like even with Muay Thai, I've been wanting to do that too, just cause I don't know. And like the Wing Chun shit too.
Yeah,
I've been
I'd like
trying
to do. I like to
everyone
learn
loves
Wing
to talk
Chun.
shit about it,
but
but I
like
think it's really
it's
I feel
interesting.
like
it's
it's
really
good to. I
interesting.
feel like it would be good to learn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's not much of a like a combat thing to learn. It's more like keep you healthy and active.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the same thing with like old Chinese men like doing Tai Chi,
Yeah.
right? It's just to keep them moving and shit, right?
Yeah. Keep them
And like
mobile.
it's also like part of their like beliefs as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not bashing it, but I'm just
No.
like, hey, if I'm getting into a street fight,
you
or
did.
something,
You did smile. You did, or like smug.
But there
or
are
smirk.
there are some things
Yeah.
that you can take out of that. Like obviously a street fight's a street fight.
You're
Yeah.
not doing
The
Wing Chun
best-
for shit.
Yeah,
The
and I'm
best-
like,
No, you're not.
The best
You're
way to
not.
end a street fight is to end it fast, and that's by playing dirty. So like
either dirty or just dipping.
the best
Yeah,
the best thing you
yeah.
can do is either run or if they're getting physical, go for the weak points, which is their balls or their eyes.
eyes, neck.
Yeah, eyes, neck,
See, I was
the
wa- I
balls,
was wanting to learn,
the crotch area.
like, Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
I'd like to learn
I-
jiu-jitsu
yeah.
as
Because
well.
then it's like, hey, if he's getting close enough where I can't run away,
Yeah.
he's close enough for me to do that.
Flying armbar.
Yeah, and you're just like, okay, so I don't have because that's a big fear. It's just, hey, you get charged with assault because you
Yeah.
beat the fuck out of somebody.
Yeah.
This way, it's
Yeah.
like, hey, I just choked him out. He's here. He's fine. He's not injured. He's just unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna sue me? Okay. There's no bodily harm. There's no nothing.
The guy
Yeah.
I sit by in class, he's actually like a Muay Thai practitioner and a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner as well. He's like a blue belt, I think.
What's his name?
His name? Chris?
No.
No,
never
he,
mind.
yeah. But like he told me, like he tells me a little bit about this because I asked about it, and he's like, yeah, we like his a dojo, his place,
The place you.
the place
Yeah.
you train,
Yeah.
they don't let them what he calls roll. And rolling is basically like the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu version of sparring.
Yeah.
They don't let them roll until like 6 months in. Because they know that with this like martial art, you're more likely to hurt yourself than your opponent if you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And like he's told me like he's like dislocated fingers and like broken noses and shit. Cause like you're obviously like you're rolling around using your hands,
Yeah.
right? You're rolling around a lot.
Well,
on the
it's
ground.
basically you're fighting somebody and they're fighting you back. And
Yeah.
you're like,
Mm.
if I make a move and I'm trying to go across and I just hit you, sometimes that's enough to just break your nose.
Yeah. But I'd like to learn like a martial. Like I tried to learn. Our dad put us in Taekwondo when we were like 6 or 7. We didn't get very far. or
Before you
very
go
into
ahead,
it.
Before you go ahead, why does, because my older brother did that shit too, but it's like, why do Filipino parents love to put their kids in Taekwondo?
I don't know. Well, my
Teach them discipline and
Teach
like,
'em
I guess, yeah.
discipline, yeah,
But
life
it's
lessons
specifically
as well.
Taekwondo.
I don't know.
Oh,
also
'cause it's
defend yourself.
probably I don't know if you it might be cheaper than karate or
Probably.
like that.
Oh.
Because Taekwondo is like not as big as karate is, right? You don't see any fucking like the Taekwondo kid or some shit like that, you know?
I guess.
I still
yeah.
find it really racially wrong that they named the 2011 movie Karate Kid when it was Jackie Chan teaching
Kung Fu.
Jaden Smith like kung fu, yeah.
Well,
I just feel like they didn't know what the difference was.
Exactly.
it was
but it
also
would take
supposed to
one
be a
person-
homage to, you know,
The original
actual,
Karate Kid.
Yeah.
But
so,
again, the Karate Kid, but he's teaching them kung, fu.
yeah. Yeah.
But I'd like to learn martial art again.
Yeah, BJJ for sure is like a
Brazilian
really...
Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
See, I find it, like I feel like I can get more use out of it because it's like, hey, if someone tries to start shit, and it's like, okay, cool. If you're close enough that I can't run away or like walk away,
Put them in some sort of lock that, you know...
yeah, it's like, hey, you're not moving.
You-
That's true. Yeah,
You're not moving, but you're also probably not too
And then,
injured or something.
yeah,
like
it's
that.
like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get injured. He's not gonna get injured. Hey, if a cop
Just
comes
nothing's
by,
happening, yeah.
it's just like, oh,
the
there you go,
worst,
officer.
like,
yeah.
yeah, the worst
Yeah.
you can do to him is like
break an arm.
Break his-
break it,
yeah, break
break
an arm.
something, right? But it won't get to that point because he'll give up by that time. And if he doesn't, well,
I'll just hold
if
you.
he throws the first punch, he throws the first punch.
Yeah.
Or you know, if he gets
If
physical,
if
he
it's
gets
a
physical.
if it's a group that's against you or like
Oh, you're
group
fucking-
oh,
against
you're
you,
running.
Yeah, good luck.
You're
Good luck with
100%
BJJ.
running.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you know. If there's enough people, you're
Your smartest decision is to run the fuck away.
Yeah.
try your best to get away. Because if it's like 7 people on you, it's like I could be.
You're not gonna be It Man. You're not
No.
him, bro. You're not
You're
gonna
not
take
him.
on 10. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like at some point, somebody's gonna be able to grab you, even if they don't know anything. They just know how to hold on to you.
Yeah.
And then more people just pile on top, and you're fucked. So it's like.
Yeah.
If it's a 1-on-1, I'd rather know something. But if it's like a 6-on-1, it's like I just need to get away.
Yeah.
I just need to be Batman.
Even then, like if you're in like a 2-on-1 situation, I've heard that you have to try and keep both of them in front of you, like, or like within
With
viewing
eyesight.
Yeah.
at the same time, you know.
Someone slips behind or slips past and goes
Yeah.
behind you, you're done for.
Yeah, yeah. That scene in the fucking Ip Man movie though, where he takes on the 10 black belt practitioners.
Oh,
That scene's
Yeah.
sick. Like honestly, I think the Ip Man franchise is one of my favorite martial arts franchises.
mm-hmm.
I think Ong Bak was really good too.
I haven't seen either of them.
Umbach is the one with
The Thai one.
Yeah. What's his name? Fuck.
Oh,
I-
yeah. I don't remember his name either.
It's something John, or no, I don't fucking know. But you know what though? Yeah, on the topic of martial arts, for sure, I do love to learn choreography more so than, I mean,
Tony Jaa.
yeah,
That's
Tony
his
Jaa.
name,
There you go. Yeah,
That's his
Tony
name.
Jaa.
Yeah.
Choreography is cool
Fight
as fucking
choreography.
shit.
Yo, yeah, that'd be
It's so cool.
sick.
I remember we did that. I did that with a friend of mine in drama in high school.
Oh,
We were supposed to perform it, but one of us got sick, so we had to perform it like just for marks because we were performing all our group projects in front of the school on stage.
I still have your Shakespeare.
Oh, I
rap.
probably. Fuck.
Making some popping noises.
Yeah, I'm
I
probably
think I have
making
your
some noises.
Shakespeare rap somewhere.
You definitely do. You definitely. I know probably fucking Gerard does, but
No,
yeah,
I think it
we
was only
did.
me that was there.
Oh, I don't know then.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact we did that. It was Make a Man Out of You.
Like Mulan.
Yeah, by Milan or like
I
in the
haven't watched
movie.
Mulan.
You haven't
Never
watched
watched
the
Mulan.
the original?
No,
It's better. I watched the original. It's a good one.
I haven't watched it.
Don't watch the live action one.
I don't.
Don't
want
ever
to.
watch any Disney live action.
Yeah,
I thought
any
the
Dis- yeah, no.
Lion King one was okay.
That I think I watched the Beauty and the Beast, and I think that was okay
I
too.
think I think Beauty and the Beast and the Lion King is probably their best ones.
Yeah, but Mulan, absolute shit show. It like does not fucking just. It goes against whatever the fuck the original one was.
Where it's like she becomes somebody after having like, oh, you got an uphill battle because you haven't had any experience
Yeah, and
in war.
she's proving her worth through her hard
hard work,
or whatever.
Misogyny the movie, everyone. That's Mulan.
Dude, the live action Mulan, she was like already perfect. And I was like, what am I watching this for?
Yeah, it's like, oh, I already know how to defeat all these guys, and you're like, the old one, you had to like prove that you were worthy.
She didn't
to
know
be-
shit.
Yeah, she didn't know shit. She had to prove that she was even worthy enough to be in the military.
Yeah.
Because they were like, oh, you're not good enough, so get out.
And the whole woman thing was like completely. Like if you put a dude in that, like as the main character, the whole woman thing wouldn't have been presented even if it wasn't.
Right.
Even if it
So
wasn't
yeah.
her.
So you're saying
So-
in the live action that it didn't matter.
It didn't matter if it was a male or a
female.
female. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not like, hey, what this woman's powerful. It's like, oh, she has already all the things that she needs to do, and so
Yeah.
she just has to go and do it. And you're like,
Yeah, there was no development into what the theme was supposed to be.
there's no
Right.
struggle. There's just like, oh, you already have it. Here's people
Yeah.
you're gonna go beat up, and you're like, okay,
Yeah, because the theme was supposed to be that struggle of,
Right.
you know,
proving that
I'm
she's
not
just
looking
as good.
forward to the live action Moana.
Moana.
Yeah.
Oh, they're doing
Because I
that
feel
too?
like the
Disney just gonna try and get all live action just to make money.
Yeah, that's exactly why. But like, there's so much more character in the like. It's a thing with like animation in general, right? You can express so many more things than you can in live action.
Well, like,
Yeah,
I feel like
right.
I feel like Moana can be good. They just gotta keep it like similar and like the same vein of what the original was supposed to be.
Yeah,
Where
it's kind of like when like how they're remaking the anime, like live action anime right now, like with One Piece, for example. Right?
Oh.
They kept it like really true to the original, so much so that the fucking creator of One Piece actually oversaw the whole entire process to make sure that they got
It's
this
the
shit
exact
right.
same.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing
Yeah.
good things about the Avatar live action now as well on Netflix.
Fuck.
I'm hearing good things about
I want to
it.
watch it.
And I haven't watched the original Avatar. The Last
What the
Airbender.
fuck is? How have you not seen this shit?
You didn't have a childhood.
Yeah, you
that's
didn't. What the fuck?
My childhood was full of SpongeBob and Beyblade, alright?
And I still
why-
had
that's
Avatar
why.
in that shit.
That's why. It's a Beyblade that took over.
Probably, yeah.
I did have a
probably.
big
Oh,
Beyblade
you-
phase, yes.
I wasn't really a Beyblade though. I was more
a little bit.
Bakugan.
I did Bakugan as well, but
Yeah.
I like Beyblade.
I was the part of the like.
Because with like Beyblade, you can. It's so much more engaging than Bakugan, whereas you're like, huh, Bakugan brawl!
Yeah, and then you're
Bakugan
just-
stand!
Yeah,
it's
that's it.
like Bakugan was basically Yu-Gi-Oh, which is
With the little
With
figures.
shit you just throw in the arena. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
Beyblade is one where you're like, 3, 2, 1, let it rip! And then you're like watching,
You're
you're
watching
like,
the thing. Yeah.
and then you're like shouting out the fucking special moves and shit. And,
Oh, you knew the special moves?
oh, yeah.
Oh, I was not.
Back then I was, yeah.
I did not. We just let it rip or just see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We weren't that dirty.
You guys ever try to light the arena on fire? So with something?
No.
Wow, the fucking Beyblade.
No.
I've seen videos of that, and like it looks cool, but it just doesn't do anything. It just makes it look cool, and that's it.
I'm getting
that's all-
so much fucking Beyblade shit on my page because I looked at one fucking post, and then now my fucking For You
Yeah.
page on the search
Algorithm.
bar is fucking all Beyblade. I mean, I like it. I like watching Beyblade, honestly, funnily enough. And then I watched like a video on YouTube. I was like, how weird Beyblade is because they had like scenes where, like the main character, like Jenga's like going through like a battlefield, and like what's being shot at him are Beyblades.
The fuck?
Like and he's acting like he has a fucking gun, but it's just his fucking Beyblade in his like in his launcher and shit, and he's like he's like actually like out of breath, like in a fucking like wartime shit.
Oh fuck.
Imagine shooting your Beyblade. It's like now it's just lost.
Well, it comes back because it's obviously sentient
Oh.
in the anime.
When you were doing that thing, that reminded me of an old meme where they would replace guns in movie dogfights with thumbs up.
Really?
So like there was a scene in the Matrix where Neo and what was the villain?
Morpheus? No.
No, the villain.
Agent Smith.
Yeah. You know that scene where they were like diving to each other or like with guns and shit? They're just giving each other thumbs up.
That's so funny.
And like Pulp
So
Fiction
what happens when
with
like
Samuel L. Jackson, he's just
so what happens when Neo's like doing the fucking bullet time? Then is it just like
yeah, the villain's doing the thumbs up.
that's so funny?
That's what you reminded me
Where
of.
did you watch this?
No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
like-
it's just like old meme
Oh.
pictures.
I bet you could find it on YouTube
Oh,
somewhere.
they're for sure on like knowyourmeme.org or some shit.
Know your meme.
Know your meme, dog.
Yeah, that's a thing. You guys don't. You guys.
I
You
know.
guys don't know that shit,
No.
bro. If there's any meme where I have to find anything because I'm remembering specific parts of it, or if I need the template or whatever, I just search up know your meme, and then I write whatever it is, and it shows me everything.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Top and bottom text memes, fucking, fuck. Yeah, that's how I went to go back and find that shit. It was because I remembered the thumbs up shit.
And
It's
you
like-
were just what? You just searched up thumbs up Neo Matrix gun. and
Yeah,
shit?
gun thing. They had Pulp Fiction. They had other fucking dogfight movie scenes.
Where they just take out the
Take out the guns, put in thumbs up, and that's it. It's so dope.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. You just
No, it's not even the finger gun. It's just thumbs up.
No, but I'm saying like as a
But
regular
like yeah, if you're like holding
regular
the,
gun.
they,
Yeah,
they
Yeah,
just
regular
like
gun,
map
you're
out the
like
gun.
this.
It's just like almost a thumbs up, right?
yeah. Oh, I never realized that's yeah.
That's probably it. Yeah,
It's
You
probably
just
it,
map out
yeah.
the
because
gun
instead of
and-
holding your thumb like
But the
here-
guy who probably thought of that, where it's like, holy shit, if I remove the gun, it looks like a thumbs up. That'll be the funniest shit ever.
It is. It's so. Oh fuck.
You gonna find it up now? You pull it up?
I am. Can you
Wait.
please pull up a picture? On...
I'll try.
Did both of you guys have 24-hour clocks?
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck.
I went to it in high school, and then
What,
I
you
tried
tried-
to switch back, and I was like, no, it's not the same.
You try to be cool.
Yeah, I try to know military time. Like, what time is it? Oh, it's fucking 17. It's 7:42.
Fucking look at this shit. look. Just. There's Rambo with fucking guns and replacing thumbs. He's supposed to be holding like a machine gun or whatever, right? Look at this.
Oh.
Pointing a gun to his head, but it's a thumbs up to his head. It's a fucking thumbs up to his head.
Oh,
These are
so if
so
it's like a
fucking
gangster,
funny.
he's just like
Yeah, he's just like this. Yeah. Look, it's fucking
Han Solo.
yeah, Han Solo. What the
That's
fuck?
pretty good. That's pretty good.
Is that Die Hard? Oh my
Yeah.
god. That's stupid. Yeah.
That's really funny, actually. Yeah.
Saving Private Ryan. Holy fuck.
Yeah, these are so dude. Oh, I can't
Django?
even speak. Fuck, man. Terminator, look at that shit. Alright. Let's get back on track.
Well, Terminator had a fucking thumbs up scene.
Did he?
Well, yeah,
Where he's
Terminator
like-
2.
Oh, yeah. In what was it? The lava?
The lava.
Yeah. Fuck.
Speaking like about movies, I know I haven't watched as much shit as you guys have, because I know that reference. Never fucking watched the movie.
It's an old movie, so
It is
It
an
is
old movie,
really old.
but like I know the reference. You know?
So do
Yeah.
I.
It's like the thing with like, what's the other one that's a lot of people like to gripe me about? I mean, I haven't watched Lord of the Rings.
I did way like when I was younger, and I'm not surprised that I'm like not really into it.
Yeah. Or like when I tell people that I
I like
haven't
Harry
watched
Potter
like,
for me.
yeah, more Harry Potter was for me.
Yeah.
Like when I tell people I haven't watched like shit like Mulan or Snow White or even like some of the older like Disney movies, they're like, "The fuck? What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Like
I've never seen Snow White.
what
though,
I
but-
watched
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
because like I used to sit in the back of the store because like my parents couldn't get a babysitter for us during the weekdays, so I would sit in the back. Dad bought a little like CD player, and I would watch Cars and Nemo for hours
On
Car-
repeat.
on repeat. I was like 4 to
Holy
5 years
crap.
old,
Oh,
man.
so when you, like-
so like it didn't even matter.
I did that with Transformers. And like
Megan
the
Fox?
first movie. Huh?
Megan
No,
Fox.
I honestly
Everyone
probably a
felt-
bit.
I bet
Probably
every
definitely a
kid felt
bit.
so awkward when they saw like the freaking thirst trap for Megan Fox in the first Transformers.
That's when I
movie.
felt something. I felt something finally. The other one.
That's when you knew you weren't gay.
Yeah.
Oh, she loves robots. That's hot.
I didn't do that.
Oh my
hard,
god,
but you're just like,
midriff.
you know, when you
No.
like see that first person as your kid, and you're like, you're attractive. Yeah, you're
see-
really attractive.
Yeah.
And you don't really
Yeah.
understand why.
Why?
Yeah.
And then now you're just like, fuck.
Oh, that's what that's for. It's because it makes my dick hard.
I was fucking on for her.
Yeah. As a kid.
Or like your first like cartoon crush. I don't know. who
Scooby
mine
Doo and
was.
the Hex Girls was a fucking one.
Who was it? Like it had to be Daphne. Velma's the one.
Before
but
before
the
it was
Hex
Daphne,
Girls.
now it's
Oh.
Velma.
It was the Hex Girls. It was like the one episode, like. Let's fucking throw my shirt.
All right, pull up another
Oh,
picture.
I guess yeah. I guess now it'd be Velma for us because that nerdy what's it called?
Velma's hot. She could get it all day.
Oh,
I don't remember this actually.
I do
You were
remember. I
so-
remember that, but I've seen that before. But yeah, fuck. Remember,
that-
like
oh, that,
Teletoon. And what's the other one? Teletoon.
YTV.
No. There was another one. It was like Teletoon, but like for retro ones. They
Teletoon
would, like-
Retro.
Yeah.
Or
Yes,
yeah,
it was
deadass.
Teletoon Retro, where they would show like the old Transformers or like
Do you, oh, it was
even like was it He-Man or I think
Yeah.
even like
Thundercats.
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 Yes.
Motherfucker.
Yes, I think they would even show like fucking like Gundam in there too,
a little
They
bit.
they for sure did. Yeah.
and the old Transformers. Yeah, fuck, I haven't heard
Who's that?
Thundercats in a while.
Yeah, no, that's a really old show.
Wow.
They did. I remember my dad and I we were both into it. They had a reboot of the cartoon. It did not fly well. It canceled like in the middle of its first season.
Oof.
But animation was like up to date. Story was okay. Episodes like yeah, your usual 23-minute or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was dope. It was dope, but they really canceled it just because no one
Was watching.
no one was watching it.
Yeah.
Like Thundercats was not probably like for sure it was popular back then, but trying to bring it back, it's not something like Transformers has.
Yeah.
It doesn't
right.
have the following.
It doesn't have the following exactly.
I feel like it also doesn't have like that X factor that Transformers has.
Yeah.
Right, because like I don't really remember much of Thundercats except I don't know, they're all based after big cats in the wild or some shit.
Yeah.
Like each character is based off that.
Wasn't it like not Transformers, Power Rangers, but fucking cat form or something?
Yeah, deadass. That's it.
Yeah, but Power Rangers was like
Big.
more. Power Rangers was
Power Rangers is big.
interesting.
Yeah.
I
Do
feel
you
like
ever
it was-
watch them now as an adult?
Man, I used to watch Power
and
Rangers.
you're just like, oh my god, I used to watch this.
Yeah.
I was
okay.
so disappointed with the Power Rangers movie. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it definitely some hot takes on that, on at least with how it is now and with their movie and shit. It felt so teenager-ish, Right?
Yeah. Which one? The
the movie.
movie.
And then
Power
and then
Rangers?
when you look at like
the original.
not the original. I never really watched the original, but I watched SPD,
Mm-hmm.
Mystic Force.
I think mine was the one I watched the
Fucking
most
Ninja
was
Storm,
the Ninja
fucking-
Storm one.
Yeah, and then the Samurai one. Those the absolute best.
The
hands
Samurai
down.
one was like the best.
The Samurai one was the
Where they
fucking
had their
best.
fucking swords and shit, and
Yeah.
they were that was
That
so
shit was
cool.
dope. But though, like with those four as an example, that's what probably the movie should have been, because sure, with the movie you got to make it cinematic, and you're gonna try and bring it to a wider audience that ranges from the targeted, age group, right?
Yeah.
We go to like Disney where you have like, hey, there's gonna be the adult jokes here. You're not gonna get as a kid, but you can still laugh
Right.
at it because
Yeah.
you're like, ha ha, that means this. And then you're an adult and you're like, ha, Nah, it doesn't mean that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it tried
it
to
means
it tried to be
something
more mature, but because it did that, it made it feel so like a teenage soap opera, and that's it.
Honestly, I think this like the whole like Power Rangers movie and like the whole kind of mid giant robot or like fucking monster movies all started with Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Or like the
The
modern
original
day,
Pacific Rim.
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah.
2013 Pacific Rim came out,
Mm-hmm.
did wonders for like the giant like the mech,
the whole mecha
the
thing.
whole mecha thing,
Yeah, the
big
modern
ass
day
monsters and shit.
Yeah.
And then that's when we started seeing shit like Godzilla came out in what, like 2015.
Yeah.
And then like after that, it was like I think Power Rangers was 2016 or some shit like that. Like it started a whole bunch of shit, and then like I think Pacific Rim started off like the fucking Godzilla like MonsterVerse.
Yeah.
And look at where that's going. It's becoming meme material now. Whereas like the original Godzilla was pretty fucking epic in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because like nowadays, all the creators just reusing shit. They're
Yeah.
not creating new
Yeah.
fucking storylines.
Everything's a reboot.
Because like my whole problem with like the whole Godzilla universe thing is because they're making it to what's it called?
Fan servicey.
Not really. Like it's because like the whole appeal of the original like 2014 Godzilla
Yeah.
was that it was like a fresh reboot and like people didn't know what Godzilla was capable of, right? And so when they finally had that like final battle against like the Muto and like him like prevailing and all that, like that was epic. And then him being back for was it Godzilla? What was the second Godzilla 2? What was it? The second Godzilla movie, like
This is the modern day one, right?
yes,
Yeah.
it's going. It's more in depth, but they're making it so.
Oh, was this the one where they had that fat kid, the fucking girl with the military dad, and then the that one black dude with the like, who was just like a nerd and knew everything about the movie.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, like and for some reason they were like the hero of the story because they helped God. Oh no, because that was the one with the Mecha Godzilla, right?
Oh, that was Godzilla versus Kong.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're just
no,
like,
yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
we're-
these guys.
It's becoming
Yeah.
like, it's becoming campy,
Yeah,
is what I'm saying, right? Like
Yeah.
the first, I'd say 2 movies are serious, like they were really serious, and then now it's just getting into like fan service, or not even fan service. It's just getting into how much can we milk out of this,
Oh, that's what a lot of the movies are now.
right?
There's no drive to be like, oh, let's make the new series about something interesting. It's like, oh, this worked in the past. We're gonna make this again.
yeah. There's no more franchises anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And even if there is, it's just starting off like good, like with Godzilla, and then it's slowly getting shitter. And then like all people want to remember is how good the first 2 movies were.
yeah. Because no one's talking about like, who the fuck's talking about Dune? Like I know I haven't even seen Dune, and I know it's good because people have been saying about it, or
Yeah.
talking about it, but I don't hear about a Dune 2 or whatever, right?
I'm pretty sure it's in the
Might be in the
works.
works.
Is it?
But
it's
like,
in the works.
because they're trying to go to get money. It's always gonna be like a part 6, and you're like, why? Like Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, Fast and the Furious.
Jesus.
That's a
Christ.
perfect example.
It's what got me into cars, and then it's like, oh, it used to be about like street racers and
Let's go to space.
Now it's fucking like world espionage and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
big ass
why?
heist. Like,
it's like, where's the street racing? And it's like, oh, they're stealing parts to make their, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, or like gangs are part of street racing. You're like, oh, okay, I can see that. And now you're like,
We don't have gangs in real.
best thing that come
Yeah.
out of Fast and Furious is fucking Hobbs and Shaw. I enjoyed
Yeah.
that movie. I enjoyed
Because
Hobbs and Shaw
it
a
wasn't
lot.
even about the car thing.
It was
the
just-
Fast and Furious. It was
Yeah.
literally just another martial arts movie.
or like
Yeah.
another spy thriller.
Or yeah,
kinda
that
thing.
too.
yeah, but no, because it's just like now all the, like, is it Brian? No, Connor O'Brien, who's played by Paul Walker.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's died, and they're still making more. And you're like, just let the fucking thing go.
Yeah.
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 If they stopped at 7,
Oh,
which is his last movie,
it would have been perfect.
Would've
it
been fine.
literally
It would
would
have
have
been
been perfect.
completely. It would have been the perfect send off.
Yeah.
They could have made Hobbs and Shaw after because they were both introduced, and then they could have still had that.
Yeah.
Right.
And they could go turn it off and do something different. But no, you're like, oh, these guys now, and you're like, okay.
But you still have the
Yeah.
original series to like look back upon.
I have to say
Right.
though,
That's why I like the
spoilers
first
for anyone
four.
who hasn't seen it, with Paul Walker being, or well, his old images being on Fast X, that was that touched for sure.
Fast X.
Yeah, he was in there.
Yeah, I remember Fast X for the wrong reasons. Oh my God, we're in space.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
haven't watched it.
That's it. You know what's funny is that you know the girl who plays Leto, right?
Michelle Rodriguez.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah.
She criticized Marvel movies for doing the exact same shit every
That
single time.
fucking Fast and Furious is doing. Oh my
Exactly.
God.
It was so
Yeah.
ironic.
That's retarded.
It was
You've done
so
the same
ironic.
thing for fucking 6 like movies,
Right?
and you're like, oh, we're different. It's like, fuck no.
Like, no, it's the exact same shit.
Like the first like
Just John Cena's the fucking
bad guy. now.
enemy now. And then, aren't they coming out with
No.
another one?
No, it was Jason Momoa.
Is that Fast X?
Yeah, that's Fast X.
I didn't watch Fast. I watched Fast 9. That's the
What
one
the
that's in
fuck?
fucking space.
Yeah, because I'm like, the first 4, like up until like Tokyo Drift, I'm like, oh, okay, I can see that. Gives you the like drifting side of stuff, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay,
It was
like-
actually about cars.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's still about like, hey, the underground street racing and
Yeah.
all
Now
that
the whole car thing is
second.
there because as if it's like, oh, it's your life, but it's not like that's what the movie is talking about.
Yeah, because they shifted the movie from like, hey, it's about racing and like all that to, hey, it's about this thing. And you're like, don't use the title then.
Yeah.
Use something different.
Yeah, because it's not Fast and Furious anymore. It's fucking Mission Impossible or
It's
some
Mission
shit.
Impossible with
Yeah.
with fucking Vin Diesel.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah, to like let the fucking series die, my guy.
That's another one. Mission Impossible. That's
Oh,
had
fucking
a
way too many.
lot of fucking movies.
Hey, go steal this thing. Go bring it here. Go
That's
do
it,
this
right?
thing.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's all Tom Cruise.
Yeah. I don't know how much of it is Tom Cruise wanting to continue the movie or just
Money.
a lot of it's always money.
It's money. It's all
I
money.
hear though, like Tom Cruise in person, like he's very angry a lot,
No.
or maybe
Mm.
like sound
I wouldn't be
angry sounding.
surprised.
I don't know if it's. Well, I mean, I definitely wouldn't know anything about it.
Doesn't he only want like less than 30 or sub 30-year-olds as like partners? Isn't that the thing
No,
with
that's
him? Or
Leonardo DiCaprio
That's
who wants
DiCaprio.
people that are under 25 as
Right.
his partner.
right?
What the-
Yeah.
We-
Yeah, it's like a
all
big
of his
meme.
relationships end when the girl reaches 25.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
big meme about it.
Dude does not like to commit. Fuck.
I guess he likes him young, but when you're that famous,
Yeah, it comes easy.
You can
don't
kinda get
have
away
to-
with it.
You don't have to really try. Girls will be like, "Oh my god!" And you're like,
So like, if he
Sure.
turns, what is he now? 40? He's
40
definitely.
he's older.
He's
yeah.
He's
older than
older.
that.
Fuck.
'Cause,
What if he's like?
he was a young actor in fucking Titanic. When did Titanic come out?
Fuck, I don't even remember. I don't know.
That's a good movie.
Yeah,
I didn't actually
that.
watch it. Yeah, same.
No, I watched it.
Oh, you
I
did?
watched it in theaters, like when they
Redid it.
redid it or reshown it.
Oh,
Did not watch it at all. Have not seen it.
oh my
It was actually
Yeah.
a really good movie. I quite enjoyed it.
I'll never let go.
I know that, and that's it.
Bitch.
Oh no, yeah, they redid it because like they included parts after with the actual person, right?
Oh, maybe I don't know.
Right,
That's-
where
that's
she
baller.
reflects back on it,
Oh yeah.
and then instead of like her or like the story being like that, it's like her actual in real life, her looking back and then telling the story, and then fast forward to today where she's like telling the story to her grandchildren.
Oh,
or something
it's like
that.
when
And
you
then-
ask the question, "Who's the protagonist?" It's not the main story that's being shown. It's about the person reading it
Or retelling it.
or retelling it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's uses the original Titanic movie, I think,
Oh shit.
because I'm pretty sure that when it got re-released, it was 2018.
Hmm.
I feel like that's the
Oh.
right one.
Did you also hear that Neil deGrasse Tyson, when they first revealed the movie, that he was like, that's not the right sky. That should have been
Right.
out there. So
Yeah,
they-
I heard about that.
I saw that. I saw
so
that.
I
Yeah.
heard about that.
So they, when they
Wait, which movie again was it?
Titanic.
Titanic.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like when they're on the icebergs and stuff,
It shows
it's showing
the
the
sky.
sky. And he's
Yeah.
like, that's not the right sky that's supposed to be there.
Yeah.
So like they redid it, and when they reshowed it, they like remade it or whatever
they
they
got
did.
it right.
They redid it with a proper sky.
Yeah.
Fuck. I remember I saw a post about that where he was talking about everyone trying to cancel him for like being a petty motherfucker, but it's like,
It's not.
you know, he's probably right for sure.
if anyone's
Yeah.
right, it's him.
It's him.
It's
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Like, why are you guys trying
But
to
like
cancel
the
him?
fact that he's in the theater and he just notices the sky and he's like, "That's
That's
wrong.
That's wrong.
That's wrong because like
Yeah.
I know on this date that this cycle with like the moon in this place and blah 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 that the sky should not look like that."
You gotta hand it to
Like,
him.
holy
That's
shit.
baller as fuck.
Yeah. That'd be like, imagine being so good at your craft. You're like, that's wrong. You're like,
Yeah,
You
you
just
just you
looked
just
at it.
you just look
Yeah,
at it and then
you
you
just
just know
look at
you just know right away.
that should be like that. Should be like this. And you're like, how? It's stars. It's dots in the fucking sky.
Exactly
Yeah.
right.
But it's wrong. And you're like, what the? Okay.
Fuck. That's dope. Did we already talk about because on the topic of movies and all this shit, did we already talk about open or chat GBT
Making
making
videos.
videos? Okay.
Yeah. Like
we did that last
yeah.
episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or not last episode.
Yeah.
Couple episodes.
I have.
episodes ago,
I
yeah.
found like a couple of that like that kind of video.
You know
on
what I'm talking about now?
Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah.
They look really.
They look way
really-
too good.
They look way too good, but at the same time, I can still tell that it's AI generated.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift one, the AI generated picture,
Which one?
where it's like supposed to be her at like a tailgate event for whatever football team they're.
Definitely don't know.
Chiefs.
Oh, Chiefs.
Yeah.
You know which one I'm talking about, right?
No, but I,
Fuck.
I know the thing of Taylor
I'm
Swift
I'm thinking
dating Travis Kelce.
I'm thinking of like when you mentioned her and like AI generated shit. I was thinking of like the meme where it's Kanye as well, and then they're in Berserk, like Kanye is Guts, and then Taylor Swift is Griffin. Do you know that?
No.
Fuck.
No.
I know. But you know about Berserk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
Well, doesn't Jasper know about Berserk? As if we
Yeah. What
look
the
off
fuck? You have a
screen-
poster, dog.
I have a display.
As we-
I have
as
the two. I have the two first ones on the bottom right
for,
there.
Okay.
for viewers. and
Haven't watched-
listeners,
Cause like
off screen. He has a poster about Berserk.
yeah,
And knows,
but I just
probably less
know
than
that
I
the
do.
art is goated, and I'm waiting for that time in my life where I will sit down and I will read Berserk. Like right now, that isn't the time because I know that Berserk's gonna be one that I will enjoy and I'm gonna get a kick out of, but it's like I'm not ready yet. It's like having
but the
kids, you know.
Casca just being like, "Oh my god, get away!"
Yeah. Fuck.
So yeah, I'm
Do you think
waiting.
we should start like spoiling it like little by little?
No, please don't.
Until you,
please
until
don't.
they come
Actually,
out.
no, I don't. It wouldn't even matter because like
You'll forget.
it's
by that time.
fucking huge. Like Berserk's got like
It's
so
got a
many-
huge world build.
yeah, it's
for sure.
Yeah,
He's slowly dying, and
He's just his girlfriend and
Decaying, yeah, his girlfriend.
I don't really care because like I know by the time I'm gonna
But,
read
like-
it, I'm gonna fucking forget.
his
yeah.
best friend, fucking you know.
Oh, a big
Oh,
sword.
Dragon Slayer.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh,
See, I can get a lot of hints of Berserk just from watching like From Software playthroughs because I know that they have been heavily influenced by
There's a Berserk game.
No. Even
like Dark Souls or some shit.
No, not like Dark Souls, but I think the main one that they point to a lot is Elden Ring having a lot of similarities with Berserk
Fuck.
and a
No
lot
way.
of influences from it. Because you can get fucking Guts' like sword in Elden Ring.
That's dope.
I
And that's
have it.
part of. That's not mods or whatever.
No,
that's
it's in
part
the
of it?
game.
like I don't. It's not
Fuck.
called the same thing, but,
But
it's like
the exact
hey,
same.
it looks exactly like that because I think I have it
Yeah.
in the game.
Dude, isn't that like 300 pounds or some shit?
Oh, it's retardedly heavy.
Yeah. That
Have you
reminds
seen
me.
the guys on? Sorry to interrupt. Have you seen the guys on like YouTube or stuff that like are training to start to wield it?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
they're
what I was
big
gonna
with-
say.
Aw.
Like they have like a barbell
Holy
with
shit.
just a ridiculous amount of plates, and they're just like trying to put it
Oh
over
my
their shoulder.
God.
That's what I was gonna say.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Guys like have like the wooden cutout of what the blade should be.
Yeah.
And they're like trying to wield it
That
with like
would be
weights attached to it.
Such a big ass lever. Like like you're supposed to get like right by the base, and then I feel like to make that sword viable, you would have to have a long piece of like rod or something to help balance it, right?
It's definitely not balanced.
Well, because like
It's
that
definitely
sword
not.
will weigh like 300 pounds. You just swing it one-handed. You're like,
Oh,
fucking
fuck! Your
Yeah, look at
shoulder
that.
must
He's-
be
he's fucking
dislocating
hand
every
down
single
at his
time.
side, and he's doing that like right there on your
Holy
poster.
yeah, because he's like over
How
the
is that
shoulder,
not
just
cutting
like
into him? You know, even through like the fucking like if he has chainmail under there, like holy shit, that's
yeah, it's
an
That's guts.
absurd amount of weight concentrated on a point that's thinner than your fucking fingernail.
It's guts,
I
bro.
mean, it's good.
Yeah.
But like that's not even the big sword though.
Yeah.
Is that Dragon Slayer in the poster?
Fuck.
I don't think so.
No. No.
That's not even a big sword.
I
That's,
got-
that's small big.
For all of these displays, I got them all for like $400.
Holy fuck.
Sounds about right considering how
But
expensive
it was like
their
during
shit is.
it was during a sale,
Oh shit.
so that's the sale price I got. It was totaled around like.
it's also
$400
USD,
for those.
right? So you,
So,
I
yeah.
found there's another place. It wasn't display, but
Gallery Panda.
there's some other places that have like a paper poster that I
Oh.
have.
I just do Staples.
Yeah, he
Staples is
actually
dope.
had a pretty good hack where you just print it really nicely on like Staples board.
No, yes, no. So
Or Staples
Um,
will print it for you.
Staples will print it, but the pictures I just found, wherever on the
Huh.
internet, and I put them into Photoshop, and I made sure that they're 300 DPI, specifically, so that when they do print, the resolution is fixed, and that it doesn't change depending on either it being, or at least consistent is what I'm saying between each poster.
Mm-hmm.
Because like if you look up way too close to it, yeah, there is some
Yeah.
misinputs or like
It
you know,
looks good
thing
from
of-
afar.
From afar, it looks really good,
Yeah.
but it's at least consistent within each other. Because I have like 5,
Mm-hmm.
and I just print, and they come with a foam.
Backing.
Yeah, the foam
Oh,
backing
okay.
and whatever. And yeah, it's fucking dope.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
I'm getting really anxious now because I know I'm going to start missing some of the game. So we should wrap this up.
All right.
Thank you everyone for watching this week's edition of Initial F. If you haven't already, you should go check out our drifting video. As we mentioned earlier before in the episode, I think it should be there. If not, then
It's
maybe
up.
not.
It's up.
It's up. It'll be in the description. I know last time I said that I didn't put it in. I still
Or
haven't
just
put
go
it,
to our
but-
channel, subscribe on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Go look at all our other videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys have to say?
Well, yeah, we're on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, and TikTok. If you want to go ahead, check us out there. We upload just short clips, if not on Spotify, just the podcast itself. But yeah,
It's up every Tuesday.
yeah, we're up every
Every
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
Yep.
We don't miss any week. But yeah, same time next week.
Same time next week. You stole my thing. You actually did it.
it.
He said it. That was smooth. See, that's what I want it to be every single time.
You actually got it this
Yeah,
time. Now I
that
don't
was
have to
great.
back you up on this one. Damn
That
it.
was good.
Yeah.
All right.
See you around next time.
Bye.